The Ramones, Blondie, Talking Heads, Yankees, Mets, Giants, Jets, LIEGWB, FTR, and the BQE. Bus stops, taxi drivers, walk, ups and high rises, Beaker Street and Mulberry, and the Staten Island Ferry, Rikers Island, Wall Street, MoMA, Lady Liberty.
Thank you so much. Welcome to my show tonight. I always introduce my girls. And to my left here, and let's see, to your right, but to my left, we have Lucy.
Hi, everyone.
And we have Autumn.
Hello.
That doesn't answer my text messages. And Carissa and Cheryl.
Hello.
I always love it. And I love all my four girls.
Thank you. We love
they're
you
the best.
too.
They really are.
What a nice crowd we have
That's
today.
We do.
And, you know, I have to say something that's really funny because Carissa just recently got married, and I went to her wedding, and there was this girl. I won't mention her name because she's going to be a surprise on the show very soon. And, but I won't even describe her, but boy, was she hot. And she came over to me, and she goes, I know you. She goes, I think she said, I know you from your movies or something like that, or I know you that Carissa works with you or something like that. And I still didn't say one word. I was just looking at her, and she just looked at me and said, in your dreams.
That's so something she would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, and I didn't say one word to her. She just looked, she must have been reading my eyes. So she said, in your dreams, and I said, keep talking, I'm not finished. I had to give it back.
That's awesome.
But anyway.
That's funny.
Yeah, but she was hot. Now, so before we start, I want everyone to know that I'm doing a one-man show down in Greenwich Village at a place called The Duplex. Do I have to put this back up again, Richard? Oh, there it is.
There it is.
And it's on September 28th at 9:30 p.m. It's on Christopher and 7th Avenue, right on the corner, September 28th. And all my girls are going to be there that night. Mm-hmm. And then I have one every other weekend until I'm there 4 times. Then October 13th, October 27th, and November 10th. It's comedy. It's not jokes. They're real stories. So,
I'm excited.
and I know that you will love it. I just know it. And I want all my girls to sit in the front row seat so that they could distract me a little bit
Yeah. You would be on
Will be.
while I'm doing the show.
You got
I
it.
love it. I love being distracted. So that's that. And politics, we're not going to talk on this show because, you know, I want to be able to give my guest, which I'm going to introduce in a moment, I want to give him just a little bit more time. But pins in turkey sandwiches on the plane and raising catfish, teach them some manners. Like when you get into a cab, they're not from this country. They ride in donkeys, camels, and bicycles all their lives. And when you get in a cab, like myself, and I want to go somewhere, and I tell them how to go, they say, I know how. I don't care if you know how. I want you to go the way I want you to go. I'm paying you. I'm the boss. I'm paying you. You're not paying me. No, this way better. No, it's not this way better. It's my way is better. You go the way I want. And if they give me a hard time, I say, you know what, pull over right on the side, and I get out. So, you know, they get all, and then when they don't even acknowledge you when you get in a cab, and you tell them where you want to go.
Yeah.
They never acknowledge you. And half of them, not all of them, half of them don't even say thank you when you give them a tip.
That's true.
I went to the airport just recently, and the guy never got out of the car to help me with my luggage. He just popped the trunk.
That's the worst.
Pop the trunk. No problem. I only had one big anyway. So I put it in the trunk and I closed it. And when we got there was a flat rate. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, wait, it was a flat rate. Yeah. It's a flat rate. And so I gave him a $50 bill. He goes, how much you want me to take out? I said, how much is the fare? I think it was like $25 or $30. I said, $30. No tip? Tip? What do you want to get a tip for? Did you get out of the car and help me with my luggage? You want a tip? I'll give you a tip. I'll give you a tip of this. tip.
See, that's
I'll give him a
one
tip or
thing.
something else too.
In America, I have to say, with the tip situation, it drives me insane because people think they're entitled to a tip, and I can get away with it being English. And I do tip on a regular basis. I do, no, seriously, I do. But if you give me bad service or if you're rude to me, I won't tip, and I can get away with it because they're like, oh, well, she's English, she's rude anyway.
She's not
so.
from here.
Well, I don't. You know what I do? Now what I do is, I give them, if I have the exact amount, I give them that, and then I'll hand them a dollar.
Extra.
And if they don't say thank you, I said, yo, I just gave you $1 tip. You don't say thank you, your fucking money back. Sorry to curse, but they get me pissed off, man.
But we're going to have a good show today, aren't we?
Oh yeah, we are. We're gonna have a great show. So I did introduce my girls. I did. Okay. So
You get
now,
into a zone. You do. You get into a zone. You're sweet, but you mean what you say. You say what you
yeah,
mean.
well, that curb your dogs. There's signs meaning curb your dogs mean in the street, not on the sidewalk, and you're gonna pick it up. No, in the street.
Yes. We're going to celebrate some talent.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now tonight.
Yes.
We have a guest on my show, and his name is Steve Stanulis. Stanulis, okay? I think I pronounced it right.
Fabulous.
Yeah, okay. Steve Stanulis. You know, it could be a tongue twister if you're a little, if you're smoking a little bit.
How do you
Oh, it's actually it's pretty good.
And
Stanulis.
first of all, let me introduce you, Steve.
Steve.
Now, Steve, I see over here you're it says promoting Strip the Play.
Yes.
Okay, and you're also New York Times voted #1 off-Broadway play.
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
Wow. So now you're in that.
I am.
Okay.
I wrote it, and I'm one of the lead actors in it. yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
Wow, that's pretty
It's
good.
basically what it is. It's basically Chippendales meets the vagina monologues. So basically, what happens was, I was used to be a New York City cop, but I worked at Chippendales for many years.
Okay.
You have.
I did.
Wow.
I did. I used to be Steve Savage.
And you were a cop also?
I was, yes. So I was a New York City cop, and what happened was after I retired, I got injured.
Should I ask you why you retired?
I hurt my knee.
From the police or the
From the police? No, from the
Chippendales?
Chippendales. No.
Oh my goodness.
From the police department. I got
Sure
hurt.
he did. Yeah, right.
So once I got injured, I actually opened up another company, which is like Chippendales. So I said to myself, how can I make this more of a hybrid? What I mean by that is, instead of just getting bachelorettes to the show, how do I make it bigger? So I said, okay, what I'll do is I'll make it a play, which means, we'll make it more gay-friendly, couples come, plus the bachelorettes. So it's like stripped as a metaphor because these guys are dancing and then they're breaking the fourth wall, going into a monologue about what each conflict of each character is.
Now, have you done other plays besides this or just...
That's the first play I've written.
Okay, tell me something. Now, you're also in it.
I am.
Now, there's an old saying, they say, once you do like a play, there's like nothing like it. They said, you just love it. I mean, is
That's true because
that's true.
It
to
is
you.
100% true because I've done about 19 or 20 films, and this is only the second play I did, and totally, it's amazing being on stage because it's one take. There's no cut, go back.
Right. And there's no mistakes either.
You screw up, you just have to keep going.
Okay.
And there's nights where I totally flip
Well,
my
they
line.
say once you do a play, there's nothing like it.
There's not. It's a high.
Okay, well, I've done two. We won't get into the first one, but I did Calvin Klein. I played Calvin
Did you play
Klein.
Calvin Klein?
Don't laugh. and then...
You never told us, man.
Well, I played Calvin Klein with Tommy Hilfiger, and it was like 4 designers all sitting around a table.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and then the second one that I did was called Kid Shamrock.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Is that
you know
about a
that
boxer?
one. And there's a boxer, and they say once you do a play, there's nothing like it. They're right, and I didn't like it. I don't like it.
Really?
It's not me. I'd rather do my movies and commercials. I enjoyed doing that one play that I did. Well, I enjoyed doing the 2 of them.
Right.
But you know what annoys me? The rehearsals, and the rehearsals, and the rehearsals.
Oh, yeah, sure.
With a movie,
Blocking and
you
all that.
you don't have to go there. You go home. Here's your sides. Here's your script. You study, you do what you got to do. You come to the set, you might have one rehearse,
Walkthrough, yeah.
Or table read or whatever.
Yeah, table read, and that's it. You know, you don't have to come back and bow and all this other stuff. And oh man, it was annoying the hell out of me. And I know all my lines.
Right.
I knew all my lines,
Sure.
and I had to be there like, like 10 times before I did the play.
The funny thing is, with this particular play, first of all, in my character, he's Brock the Cockhammer. He plays this big macho. He's like a macho stripper, but at the end, he's gay. So he's gay.
Gay
So
or dead?
He's gay.
Gay.
So my character got to break the fourth wall, which is obviously talk to the audience, for a 12-page monologue and talk about something in the beginning I was totally uncomfortable with, you know, being an Italian Greek from Staten Island, to break the fourth wall and talk about how I suck cock.
Combination.
It was a little bizarre.
Italian and Greek?
Yes, it was a little. I am Italian and Greek. Yes. It's actually a little weird because I'm Italian. My mom's all Italian. My dad's half Italian and half Greek, but I have a Greek last name.
Oh, wow, that's very interesting. Yeah. And you know, one other thing, I don't mean to change the subject, but you know, I'm still doing a movie called Saving Little Italy.
Okay.
And when I was in LA, we shot up at this house up on a mountain, and the house that we shot at, it was 20,000 square feet.
Wow.
That's huge.
It is
And the
huge.
owner of that house was the founder of Chippendales.
Really? What was his name, if you don't mind me?
I don't know, but the guy was like 70,
Oh, okay, wow.
77 years old.
Still doing
and he
well.
had a good mind that was about 30 years old. You know?
Really?
And, you know, she was a hottie. And I said, I'm not going to ask too many questions. But when I asked her to take a picture with us, she goes, not right now. She goes, when he goes inside, you know, because he gets a little upset. Boy, was she was a hot. Well, let me tell
Hot?
I won't get into it, but you want to know something? God
Hotter
bless
than
you.
these girls or what?
Say what?
Hotter than all your girls?
No,
You're doing pretty good over here.
This is my fire right here. This is my fire right here. All four of them, they just kill me.
Well, this was also a different format, which I don't know if you're used to. I mean, if I've been doing this for almost 3 years, it originally was a format of Vinny would sit at a desk, then you would be on the other side of the desk, and I would be on your right. Say if it was me, and it'd be the three of us. And then he started doing a rotation with the girls. And then one time we had done a show with all of us.
And he said, what the heck? This is fun.
I'd be crazy not to have him around me all the time.
And
then we become good girlfriends.
love
You
them
really
all.
have a
I
good time
just
together.
love them all
Yes.
around me.
Yeah.
I really do.
don't blame you.
Because
Smart man.
they're not only friends of mine, they're so attractive, and I love them. They all got great personalities, and I just love positive things, you know. And and I've had some hosts on my show. I would never mention their names.
Yeah, we've moved on. Bigger and better. Bigger and a lot better.
Well, yeah.
I got you.
You know, so I had a few of them that, well, I won't even say because I don't want them to, in case they see the show, they might get a little hint.
Or get mad at me for maybe bringing it
They get a
up.
little hint though.
You know what I was actually thinking, kind of back to you, Steve.
Sure.
So it's
I'm
funny.
on the show? It's about me?
Yeah, no, Steve.
No, I'm kidding.
Well, no, it's funny how people may not realize, well, you know, wherever they live, wherever you are, that Hollywood, New York City, LA, it's big, but it's not. It's small. It is a business, and it is an industry.
So I was not aware coming on to set. I usually know who the guest is. Vinny, we happen to just not talk about Steve. And I actually did a pilot with him almost 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, we worked together.
And his hair was shorter than yours. I wouldn't have recognized you. I'm happy you said something. But it just goes to show how small the world is. Because all of a sudden it's like,
You've just learned that in this business.
It's true.
I've had people sit in the audience come up and I've worked with them or I know them.
Sure.
Yeah.
it's
Now,
bizarre.
have you spent much time in LA, or
I go back and forth.
you go back
I
and
go
forth?
back and forth. I kind of like it here better.
You kind of like it here better.
Sure.
So do I.
Only
yeah.
because, you know what, I go there, I'll have like 10 meetings, and they're like all the best meetings of all time. Everybody's hugging and kissing at the end, and nothing ever gets done. At least here, you know, kind of, it's real, you know?
Yes.
Sit down with people.
There's a genuine
It's genuine,
authenticity.
right.
In LA, which I've been there many times.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to go to meet somebody, especially an audition, somebody wants to meet you, you got to go downtown. You have to go with a car.
Absolutely.
And no matter where you go with a car, and then you got to pay $20 to have it parked.
Right.
You know, only in New York. You take your cab with those shitheads in there for $6.
Just don't bring your luggage.
You get where you have to go. You know what I
Vinny
mean?
doesn't take subways.
Don't bring luggage. No, subways.
I'll tell you, nobody wants to get in a cab with me because they don't know how I am. I continuously have arguments.